It's live. It's been a while since I've gone live, and I thought I would give it a try since it is cold 15 degrees outside roughly last time I looked, but I think it's actually gotten cooler because the sun's going down a little bit. Hey, thanks for joining me live. My name's Bren of brenhaas.com. And I'm streaming to you live in my dome. This is a 20-foot geodesic biodome that we built. You could build it too with supplies you can find locally. And that's a whole nother video. I just wanted to pop in really quick and say, hey, I'm so excited because today is a great day. It's a perfect day. Besides, I know a lot of people are watching the football game. It's like football time. But traditionally for me and a whole bunch of other gardeners I met years ago online, this is also a day to sow seeds. That's S-O-W, like sow, but sow. Which means if you're not into gardening, you don't know much about growing, it's basically the process of planting seeds. So you sow a garden, right? Okay, so there's also, because I'm in Ohio, we're not sowing any seeds outside right now. I actually do have some seeds that I started here in my dome, which is kind of like a Florida, kind of like a cold winter Florida, which is a hardiness zone 8, if you're familiar with the hardiness zones. I'm actually in Ohio. My outside is roughly a 5B6. So it's pretty cold. And in fact, I would give you $10 if you could get a shovel through the soil right now. Even in my raised beds, everything's frozen. It's cold. It's too cold outside. So what we end up doing is starting some seeds indoors. Now, you don't want to start everything indoors. I mean, you can, but it's going to be a struggle to keep them going. But certain things are ideal to start this time of year, which is what I'm doing today, and I have been doing the past few days, which I hope to get a video up later to show you what exactly I'm starting indoors early and how I do that. Most of which are pepper plants. I love growing hot pepper plants, peppers. They're beautiful, and they taste good. Sometimes I like to add them to different seasonings and cooking and things like that. But most of all, I think I really love the challenge of actually being able to grow a really hottie, good-looking pepper in Northwest Ohio. And they're so pretty. Second of all, I love taking photos of them, which is really fun because they're just cool. It's cool. We didn't used to be able to do that 5 to 10 years ago, and it was hard to find a really good hot pepper. But yeah. Anyhow, so I'm starting a bunch of new hot peppers and some sweet peppers because they take a little time to get growing. But I'm also starting some new little varieties of peppers. Little meaning there's a few seeds that I have that I grew last year that worked out great that are mini. They're minis. They're called mini. And there is a mini pepper. One is the tamale and one is called a pato pina. Which is really good. We enjoyed those all the way through. In fact, I still have one that is doing okay over here. It's not producing in the dome right now, but it's staying green, which is pretty cool. And anyhow, so that's what I'm up to. I also hope to start some geraniums inside because I've been having fun the last couple of years since I haven't been out as much and some of our garden centers weren't open and so on. It was fun to just stay home and enjoy a challenge of growing your own flowers and things like that you would normally get out, out and about. There's so many fun things that you can actually grow from seed on your own. And I actually ordered some really cool seeds. And I did a video actually sharing a few of them that I just got recently. And I'm also starting a really neat orange. It's like a real pretty rusty orange geranium that I'm excited to grow. I need to start those early. So that's what I'm up to. Before I sign off, I'm going to give you a little tease there. First, I wanted to see how the live stream does, how my connection does, because I kind of live in the boonies and my connection's not always that great, but it looks like it's streaming really nice here. And so I want to turn this around and show you a few exciting things I have growing right now that are pretty unique, besides my kumquat and my tea tree and Oh, my Christmas cactuses are just finishing. Well, no, they're still going. They're still going. It's just starting to get warmer during the day. Believe it or not, when the sun's out now in February, it's up pretty high. And so it's pretty toasty in here during the day when the sun's out. But it's nice and warm in here right now. I've been in here for a good hour, and everything's staying right around 50, 55, thanks to things that we have collected in here, which is a whole nother video. I could go on and on all day, trust me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this around. I want to show you some of the seeds that I did start, and I also want to show you a really neat plant that I have blooming that is the first time for me, and it's very exciting. So hopefully I can figure out how to turn the camera around to show you, because it's been a long time. I'm a little rusty with streaming live. Let me see if I can get this turned around. Let's see. I think the button, bear with me, folks. I'll see if I was on, oh, here we go. I found it. Here we go. All right, we're going to turn it around. Boop, hopefully. Yes, there it is. So the whole time I was staring at my kumquat. Got lots of little kumquats on this. These are so yummy. They're almost done. They're smaller than they were the year before, but I was pretty bad about fertilizing and giving it good food this time. I needed to give it just a little bit more love, but it's still pretty, and they still taste really yummy. It's a great variety. So I'm gonna make my way over here. I have quite a few little messes in here, because I haven't been out here too much lately to clean up from our renovation we did in autumn in here. Well, kind of, we put plastic up on the inside of the dome to help keep the heat in here, which is doing great. What you're looking at right now is a pansy I'm very excited about. I got some really new, these were new to me, gorgeous pansies that I've been enjoying these since last October, and here we are in February, thanks to being able to have it in the dome, which is so nice. It's just the perfect little plant. And you can actually, the cool thing, you can't eat the pansy green, but you could definitely take this. The flower is edible, which I've never ate one before, but you could definitely take this and put it in a cocktail or something of that nature, and it's really yummy. Okay, so we're gonna walk over here. I have straw down, which is nice right by the door because it actually absorbs a lot of moisture when you're coming in and out. And it's snowy outside right now, so it's like a little garden inside, though. I feel like it's early spring. And I actually have a lower box here that's getting a fair amount of sun when the sun's out. It's a highlight location. I actually put in some garlic chives, which are just starting to pop up. Oak leaf salad greens, and what did I put? Oh yeah, these were my parsley. Parsley's taking its time. These parsley, sorry. And my spicy, if you follow, I have more videos about the spicy salad greens. These are my favorite. These actually, you could actually cut a little right now to throw into your salad, but we're going to let those get a little bit bigger, and I'll tell you what, it's so exciting to have something green this time of year, and this was all from seed, which is so cheap and easy to do, and it's a fun thing. And here's a good location to start some more seeds ready to go. I just need to get working on it. And some of my cactus that I have growing. All right, let's see here. Ooh, turn it around. It worked. I probably went cross-eyed right then. All right, we're going to make our way over to the other side of the dome here, where I want to show you a really cool thing I have blooming. It's a plant I had no idea it actually bloomed until I saw one in another state. In fact, I swear still it was fake. But now I have actually got one blooming, and it's the coolest thing. I'm gonna turn this around again, and I'll point on it so you guys can see it. It's the coolest thing. It is a jade. Oh, there's my Christmas cactus going there. And here we go. We're gonna turn this around. Oh, bear with me. Oh, there we go. I'm a little rusty, but look. See it right there? It's so pretty. I have never had a jade plant bloom, and it's actually blooming over here on my cactus table, which is a little rough, which it gets like this time of year. In fact, my Madagascar doesn't have any green coming off of it, but that's normal. That happened last year as well. And but that's a cool thing. So, and here's those Christmas cactus starting to finish up here. And I've got messes. We've got cleaning to do, just like in the outside garden. But there it is. All right. So, bear with me. Boy, I have not done a live stream in a long time. So I'd say this worked out pretty good so far. We'll see if it uploads. But either way, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope this works out more, because I would love to do some more live streams. They're so easy to do and quick, these little vlogs to show you what's going on, and hopefully inspire you to grow something this year in 2022. And I'm excited to share with you what I've learned over the years. I've been gardening here, actually out in the country here for, oh my goodness, it's been 19 years out here and another 12 years in town. So, oh my gosh, I'm getting old. And things look a little rough. That's not dead. That's my banana. I have a banana tree growing in this dome as well. And that'll be a whole nother video. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for checking out my video today. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bren Haas, and you can find me on your favorite social media platform. I'm sure I'm there. Just follow Bren Haas, but you can always find everything and get me the quickest on my website at brenhaas.com, where I blog and share other creative living and growing ideas. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day. Oh no, hopefully I can figure out how to turn this thing off.